I don't know that I have a ton of smart things to say about doing a glue up other than it's important to take your time and get organized with what you're going to do. And then obviously glue is a liquid, so use gravity to your advantage. Let's see how this paddle works. Okay. So this is a Miles Craft glue dispenser. I like the Bay Bot a lot, but I saw this at Woodcraft and wanted to give it a shot. It's a Glue Bot knockoff, unless Miles Craft somehow thought of it first. It's a little bit bigger than the Bay Bot. And I like that the cap snaps on positively, so that's handy. The Bay Bot has this silicone thing that I keep snapping off or losing. So, I'm gonna plug some glue into the cuts on the board. Okay, I dug the holes. I mortised the holes with the Domino extra deep on the board, so I have to make sure I get enough glue in there. You don't want tons of squeeze out, otherwise it's just more to clean up. So I don't know if that in frame. Yeah, right. Just spreading that around. All right, I'm gonna do the other end. So I'm gonna run some glue on one side, run some glue on the other side, run some glue on this side. Dripping on the floor a little bit. Yeah, dripping on my clamps. That's not good. Need it to drip on the mat. That's what the mat's here for. Other side's getting a little sloppy. Gravity's pulling the glue back out. All right, I'm gonna flip it over. I want to get some glue on the dry side. All right, so I feel like that's pretty well glued up. I'm gonna give this a break for a second. And end grain joint is a very strong glue up surface, but every little bit helps, I think. So I'm just gonna throw some on there. Get that ready to party. I'll wipe on my blue mat. There's some surplus. All right. Just gonna set that down for a second. Ah! Glue's falling on my handles. Oh man, gross. Put my clamps down here below where I was working. Didn't really use the mat very well. All right, so I'm gonna switch to the silicone brush. It's currently, oops, gunked up with glue. It's the miracle of Rockler silicone. All right, so let's get a little bit of glue worked over on this Domino. And give it a suggestion. Probably gonna take the dominoes off there if they're gonna jump around. Glue this up a little more. So this is it in real time. So I guess if you're thinking about buying a Domino, you can kind of see the difference it makes. I honestly thought it was kind of ridiculous because, and I heard one guy say it's just a glorified biscuit joiner. But I went to a demo and I saw these Festool guys, some reps. They built a table in 4 hours, and I thought, man, that is a level of productivity I can appreciate. The only issue is that I'm not that much of a woodworker. But as I've repaired a lot of furniture, I've decided that sometimes it might be easier. At some point, it's going to be easier to make a piece of furniture than it is to fix all the problems on some older pieces. It's not even the older pieces, it's the stuff from like the 70s and maybe the 80s that they used a lot of metal connections for stuff. And you ended up with some lousy hardware. Let's see, B, I'm going to say it's probably this. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Yeah, what do you expect for like a lot of money? Oh, there it is. All right, now, okay, that's out of frame. That's probably not much fun for you. I am going to try to remember to, can't remember if I glued up the other ones, but they're in there now, so. Okay, one of them wanted to go. Let's see how the other ones feel about it. A little too much angle. I wanted y'all cut to see what's going on, but time to see it through. Let's see what's happening here. That one seems to be a little bit more off than the other three, or other two. So, oh, there we go. All right, I'm going to use some fist power to join this. Take off some excess. All right, now all we need is a clamp. This is the one that got hit with glue. Let's see how it's working. Shucks. Actually, I'm closer to the apron on the other side. I'm going to do this side because it's actually so I'm going to go this way. Come in over the top. That was. Okay, so I'm going to come in over the top. I'm going to take my paddle. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm just going to wipe the excess. Okay, so anyways, that looks pretty good. We'll turn it around, Clean off some of this. Some of that. There's a lot of color and texture, so when I do a any kind of finish, it actually, even if there's a little bit of glue that I don't quite clean up, I haven't decided if I like that white paper towel method or wet towel method to use a little moisture to pull it out if that smears around. But it ends up looking okay because there's a lot of grain structure and color in the wood itself. So I'm going to put an extra one here. Get my arm out of the way. Make sure that bottom is closed all the way up. I've got a little more squeeze out here. All right, good deal. All right, so that's one side put together for for all you paying attention. Thank you for watching.